They are harassing them for money, to pay money at the border, and then you want to come and act like a boss chick over them. They will tell you pack up and go home and back. You won't continue that journey. You will not. You will get traveling by road is not for the faint-hearted. Hey guys, so welcome back to another amazing video. If you are new, thanks so much for clicking. It's a girl showcase of Liberia, and in today's video I will be addressing this issue. I was trying to go live in order to address this issue, but the internet was giving so much trouble, so I decided to make a video, sit down video, in order to address this issue. You know, currently a lot of YouTubers have been wanting to explore Liberia, and they have even back on the journey in which like to explore Liberia, right? So I have been seeing a lot of beautiful content from them, and I must applaud them. I want to say thanks guys for taking upon your time to come into my beautiful country Liberia to visit and explore and then share with your audience. I really applaud you guys for that. Thank you so much. But this issue that I want to talk about here is when it comes to the road, like traveling by road. And the main reason I'm doing this live is because this video is because a lot of the content creators or YouTubers that I have seen visiting Liberia, they do so by road. They travel by road from their country to Liberia. And the main problem that they keep complaining on is the corruption at the border. They keep complaining how people, the immigration officer they are harassing them for money, to pay money at the border. They should pay this money, they should pay that money, they should pay this money, and they keep complaining. They keep making Liberia to get that bad image. Like Liberia is one of the worst. Like Liberia is the worst country in the entire Africa or in the entire world where they have police officer or immigration officer that asks for bribe or that asks for money. Yeah, so stop, daddy. So guys, the first thing I want to say is that this thing needs to stop. It needs to stop, guys. I know Liberia is not the only country, right? I have traveled to a lot of countries, and this video is not like I'm backing Liberia or I'm saying, oh, what is going on Liberia is okay or what. No. I used to sell before. I used to travel from Liberia to Guinea, Conakry to get goods. Doing my travel to Guinea, Conakry, what I experienced haven't been easy. It haven't been easy, okay? So, but I have learned some things along the way. And in this video, I will be sharing my tips and tricks with you guys that have started traveling by road. And if you are also watching this video, and if you have traveled by road before, kindly leave your recommendation, your suggestion, your tips, so that other YouTubers or other travelers can come and watch this video to learn one or two about traveling by road. So the first thing I want you guys to know, traveling by road is very expensive, but people think traveling by road is cheaper. No, traveling by road is expensive. It's just like if you're comparing traveling by road and traveling by air, it's just maybe if that flight is $520, your trip will be $350 or $300. So you see, it's just like maybe $100 different or $200 different. That's all. That's all. But it is expensive. The reason it's expensive, when you're traveling by road, you have to eat, you have to drink, you have to. It's going to consume your time. You're going to get in contact with a lot of people. So, one skill you need to keep in mind: human relationship, human relation skill is one of the key skills that you need to keep in mind. And the other one, you have to be flexible. If you are not flexible, guys, trust me, you will not make your trip. You won't embark. You won't continue that journey. You will not. You will get frustrated. You're going to turn your back and leave. Because if you are not flexible, learn this. You have to be flexible, y'all. If you are not flexible, you think you want to come and control the people in our country, or you want to tell them what to do, or you want to come and teach them, or you want to come and train them, or you want to come and address them anyhow. Trust me, they will waste your time, they will frustrate you, and they might even tell you to go back to your country. As one of the YouTuber experience that she said that the lady told them to leave and go back to their country because one of her friends was like arguing, telling the people, expressing of grievance, saying how Liberia border is one of the worst border in the world. Liberia border is one of the worst border in Africa. And then the senior officer was like, oh man, so you are saying my border is the worst, but then man, you pack up your stuff, go back to your country in Ghana. That's what she said. And I was like, oh my God, watching that video, I felt for her. I was like, you don't know that you are the people border. You're not supposed to express yourself in that kind of way. Even in Africa, if you go at the hospital, you don't express yourself like the way you're supposed to do that to your nurses. One more about the officer, immigration officer at her post. And then you want to come and act like a boss chick over them. They will tell you, pack up and go home. Who are you going to report to? You have started your journey. You spend your money. And you don't want to be flexible. Man, you better be flexible if you want to continue traveling by road. Even if you're traveling by air, you have to be flexible. Because if you reach in the country that you're going, at the immigration, there's immigration all over. When they're asking you questions, they'll tell you, open your bag, 2 this, 2 that. You have to be flexible. If you want to put on resisting, you want to be all bossy, you want to be all arrogant, like you're going to face problem, they will detain you. Everybody know that. Everybody know it. So about the issue where they say that Liberia border, they are collecting a lot of money. In this video, I want to really tell my people at the border, the immigration officer, you guys need to slow down. You should look at this person before you bring your stuff to them. If you see somebody coming, they're not in that mood for that stuff, stay away. And according to them in that video, the people told them, oh, it's not force, it's not by force. And then the person said, oh, then after that, when the immigration officer told them that we want you to find us something, but it's not by force. And then they say, okay, we don't have money. Then the pricing, the immigration officer told them they were going to hold on to your passport. If an immigration officer tell you I will hold on to your passport, and he tell them, oh, I don't have money, your manner of approach, you have to be flexible. Learn this. If you don't, if you won't understand anything from this video, learn this. If you want to travel by road, any part of the world, be flexible. Be flexible. Be approachable. Be kind. Be reasonable. Or else you will be stressed. You will be frustrated. You will be the only one like, who are you going to? You'll just be there. You'll just be there because, can you imagine? Go and watch that video. At the end of the day, they had to kneel down. After her friend started expressing, and she was going to close her mouth and be like, okay, I'm sorry. It's okay. We don't have money now. We'll be back. When we come back, we'll show you guys all of the nice things we experienced, and we'll show you some of the nice things we got. We are your children. We are coming back. We just came to explore. We are just small YouTubers. You know, explain and be flexible. You think they are going to kneel down and beg and start begging, and then the lady are going to get angry and say, y'all go back to your country? But they wanted to express themselves. Show that they know everything. They want to change the system now. You can just change your system like that. And you are even traveling with another Ghanaian lady. The Ghanaian lady always traveling by air. In your own video, you said it. I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just saying what I hear. I'm just trying to correct you or correct other people that might watch this video, where in the future they are going to learn from this video. She watched her other Ghanaian sister. The lady, as soon as the people say, give me $50, she will give them. You don't even have to give them 50. You can give them 20. Say, hold this one, man. At that border, you will not spend more than even $200. Maybe the stem, she said the stem was $500 Liberian dollars. 500 is even less than $3. It's less than $3 US. So she said the me stamp room was 500. They paid that one. And then all the other small money, someone say gave me $100. Someone say gave me $50. You take 20, you divide the money, say, my brother, they want for all of you. This is for all of you guys, okay? Y'all help me. I'm your sister. Finish. Or I am your brother. Finish. You be flexible. You be laughing. Even that fake laugh. You be I'm okay. Just like that, you will pass. They are just doing their work. They are just there doing their work. You don't even know how many months they haven't paid them yet. You don't know any of the stress they are going through. And you want to add your stress to their stress. You are the one that was going to be double stressed up. So I am going to now address my immigration officer in this video. Please, I know it is hard. Sometimes you guys don't even get your pay. But please, you are representing Liberia. I don't want to be hearing these kind of reports from other content creators, because I am trying my best to put Liberia on the map. And I want people to be coming to my country. I don't want people to be watching those kind of videos, those kind of experiences that have been exaggerated over plots and everything, and then staying away from this country. We want more people to come. Those YouTubers, then they watch Isnima reels from other content creators. They watch Patawi reels. They started their journey. They did not start their journey with any good one. They started their journey with their first impression of this corrupt country, and they say nobody should come here. So even all of the other content they are going to put out, it's going to be for waste. Because if somebody see the first video about Liberia, don't come here, this, that, like that. That image you have already put out there to the world. Who else will want to come? Even if you create this beautiful content about East Nima, or you create this beautiful content about Patawi, or you created this beautiful content about Liberia, who's going to come? Because before you enter the country, you have to pass through immigration. You have to pass through the border. If immigration is so tough, tight, corrupt, and everything, the only one in West Africa, according to them, who's going to want to come here? Who? So as a content creator, I know sometimes things do happen. Things happen that we don't say everything. We come on, we make our content because we have our audience. And anything we tell our audience, they will believe it. But we have to be honest with ourselves. Honestly, we have to be honest with ourselves. We know sometimes we feel entitled. Even me, it happened to me. I feel entitled when I'm going to make content out there and someone want to like stop me. I feel entitled. I feel like, oh, I want to come and show your country, and then you're making me feeling this way. You should be happy I'm here. But mind you, they don't understand that. It's their own post. It's their own job they are doing. I don't want this video to be so long. I just want to encourage us to always remember that when we are visiting another country, we are giving information about that country out there to the world. And we should try to be reasonable enough to know what is our fault and what went really, really wrong. I know the immigration officer is not supposed to ask you for money. And you yourself, you specifically said that the person said it is not by force. So if it's not by force, if they want to hold on your passport, you say, oh my brother, this thing I don't have. If I come back, if you are flexible, if you are lenient with them, they will be lenient with you. You even sit down over there. They will not allow you spend the whole day if they know you don't have money. And she's in the video, she mentioned like the time they told her to open her bag. She wanted to open the bag, and the officer said, no, don't open your bag. Don't open your bag. Just find me something. If you don't have something, say, officer, I don't have anything. Please. I'm just trying to do this trip. And then the officer said, oh, you come in the country, you don't have money. How will you manage? Say, I have money. But you answer. They are human being, you answer. If the person say, oh, you don't have money, how are you answering? You say, oh, I have money. But the money I have is for me to pay for my accommodation. You know, I'm not living here. And I don't know anybody here. So all I will be doing, I'll be spending money. Even to drink, I will want to drink. So even you are going to buy me water too, because I'm just entering your country. You are a lady. Be flexible. Even a guy can be flexible. What more about a lady? So please, guys, traveling by road is not for the faint-hearted. It's not. You have to be a toughie, a tough one in order to travel by road. You have to understand the pros and the cons. You have to understand the strategy that you have to use. You don't want too much attention to be on you if you are traveling by road. You don't want that. You have to humble yourself when you are traveling by road. You have to be able to negotiate. You have to be a problem solver. Even if you are in a group and then somebody that is higher there, you should be the one to be able to solve that problem or soften that person. You see, at the end of the day, you guys have to kneel down. In your video, that's why you say I started begging the lady. Oh, I beg you, we beg you. And the lady said, no, y'all go back to your country. You already have paid your transportation from Ivory Coast. You are like Liberia border you want to cross. If that lady refuses you, you won't enter. Who are you going to call? Who do you know in that country to call? Where at that border? Who? And if you're not flexible. So you have to learn these things. Ask other people that have traveled or other people that are traveling. And these are how you get experiences. And I know from that encounter, I hope you were able to learn one or two things that you could in the future tell other people that want to embark on road trip about being flexible, about not talking too much, about being very flexible. I will keep coming down to flexibility. Even in school, you can pay flexibility fees. You have to be flexible. You have to be very flexible, guys. So I want to say a lot of you guys need to come and experience Liberia. And if you are coming, Liberia is one of the most beautiful countries. Kind-hearted people, loving people, very loving people. Very loving people. The most loving people in the entire Africa I have seen. I will say it. The most loving, the most caring, the most giving people. You don't even have to ask. When they see you, they know you need it. They're going to help you. All depends the way you approach people. You cannot come and approach people like a Goliath and you want them to approach you like a David. No. You have to be flexible, guys. And to our immigration officer, please. So guys, I don't want this video to be so long. I will say sorry for that bad encounter, guys. But I hope next time you are more flexible than the way, like if you are traveling in another country. I want to say I'm sorry for that bad encounter, that bad experience that you had in Liberia. But I can tell you for free, Liberia is a very beautiful country. Liberia is not like the worst country that people want to portray out there to the world. No, Liberia is the most flexible country because a lot of people have come to this country, guys. So I want to say I'm sorry for that experience. I also want to say to my immigration officer, please, let us try to desist from this habit of harassing people, asking people for small things. If you see a Liberian sister, you can ask her for small thing. But if you see other nationals that don't know about small thing, that they say they don't know about small thing, give them small thing, stay away from them. Your dignity matters. Your dignity matters because you are over there. You represent your country. You represent Mama Liberia. You represent the flag. You represent us that breaking our back, going all around making content, guys. You represent us. Because without you welcoming these people, they won't come to Liberia. Our work will go in vain. It will be for nothing. So please, guys, I am sorry for this experience, for this encounter. But I want you to take one thing from this video. If you really want to continue traveling by road, please be flexible. Please be approachable. Please be understanding. Okay? So, this is my piece that I have to say. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I love you all. Subscribe to the channel. I remain the same showcase of Liberia. If you are visiting Liberia, you need tour, you can contact me. My number is right there on the screen. Let us work together, guys. Peace.